you just did. You got to do the grandpa. I did that because the face. That it was. You got to wait. So he would come in the house and he would walk around. And he would. So
yeah,
to say that part again.
He was a manager. He was a
right.
supervisor on his job. So then when he come in the house, it'd be like, Dad would walk around and look, and if he'd be in the kitchen, right?
Yeah.
And if we came in the kitchen, he'd get up and he'd go in his room.
Really?
Because he'd be like, we were the underlings and we were not going to drive him cuckoo, so he would go.
Seriously?
He said, I'm going to let you guys have the kitchen. And he would go.
Wait, this was when you guys were 8, 9, and 10, or when you guys got older?
Well, even when we got older, it was like Dad was not going to just like hang out with us in the kitchen, like, you know what I mean? Or whatever room we were in. It was just, we were just not destructive in the house, but I guess like so silly that it was like he just wasn't even going to sit in there and listen to us, you know?
And plus, I mean, you know, to me that's really funny. And see, your perspective, being that you were the most junior of all of them, you obviously had a different perspective than maybe Joe, who I didn't realize that there was sibling rivalry between Joe and Son.
Oh, definitely. Son is still talking about that. But you know what? You got to consider, though.
Yeah.
Son was an older brother.
Yeah.
And so you know how older ones do to the young ones, so you can imagine what torture Joe suffered.
At the hands of Uncle Jimmy, right?
Where son just tries to play it like he's so innocent. What's wrong with Joe? I want to say, son, we all know what is wrong with Joe.
What's wrong?
You never know. Son probably was torturing Joe because Joe was getting his aggressions out.
Wait, Joe.
And then he tried to do it to me just like I had a doll. He took my doll's head, broke it off, put it up on his bow and arrow thing, and was shooting arrows at my doll's head. So Joe was a little, don't tell him, Joe's a little psychotic. After Son.
That's so funny. I mean, it's horrible that he did that, but that's hilarious.
But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Now, see, I was glad you didn't have an older brother or older sister, because I'm glad my son is like the oldest.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And you were a good brother. I mean, you never did you never did anything to Tina and Andrea. Never. They never came and said, Mom, Matt is... They never did that.
Wow.
It never happened.
What about me to them? Did they bother me and I ran...
Nope. So, you know what? A lot of that stuff goes on now, and I don't know what it is. I think because it's too much sugar. They're having too much sugar because you never did anything to them, and they never did anything to you. So... Now, Matt, you want to sample?
I'm full now, but
full?
I can't mess with them Triscuits. Those Triscuits,
They're kind of heavy.
No, they're tasteless. Can you get the one with the salt and the stuff that makes it not healthy?
Oh, I see what you're saying. This is the
What is the
reduced fat?
Reduced? Yeah, very reduced. Help me out. Put some in. I need to. It's like I need to dip it in some. I need to dip it in some sugar and whipped cream and ranch dressing and honeycombs, honeycomb cereal. Then it might stand a chance in my mouth.
Okay, Matt. Now turn me off now.
Oh, okay. But you gotta tell me one more. Okay, you gotta give me at least one more growing up story. One more from the house. One more from everybody being in the house.
This one I never told you about.
Okay.
Well, Son never grew up in this house in Broadview.
Right.
He was in the military. So, Mom would always write him letters and he would write back.
Yeah.
And so she would read us the letters, And I would listen to it, but then I'd be sitting there thinking, I'm like, he never wrote me a letter. He never wrote to me. And Mom would always be telling him things about me that I was doing. So it got to be like...
How old were you when he was in the military? Were you 8, 9, 10, or?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah. My son's like 17, 18 years older than me.
Doggone it. 18 years older. Good Lord.
Yeah, because he's 73 and I'm 59. I'll be 60
59.
in December.
Gotcha.
Well, actually, if he's 73, that's 13 years.
Do you want to do something special for your 60th birthday?
No, because I talked to him on the phone, so...
No, I'm talking to
Oh,
you.
me?
You and your 60th birthday.
Oh, no, because, no, I just want to, like, just acknowledge it and push
What about if
past
we...
it.
What,
No, don't, because I'm telling you...
what about if we bring the kids over?
Well, I don't want a big deal because you know what? I got scared when I turned 58.
Really?
Yeah, I got scared, and so then when I turned 59, I was like, oh my gosh, you start getting scared because you're like, wow, I'm actually getting old, like, you know what I mean, older.
Because of the number?
Yeah, because of the number. Now, I don't feel 50. I didn't feel 58. I don't feel 59.
Yeah.
And I'm fighting right now.
And you don't look 50s at all.
I'm fighting it because you know what? The way I felt when I was turning 58,
Yeah.
it wasn't a nice thing.
Was it anxiety or just...
It was anxiety, anger, and just the reality of, it's harder for women.
Mm.
And that's
In what way? I mean, are you talking about...
Just like, for example, everybody knows that women don't like to tell their age.
Right, I got you.
But, like, my 2 older brothers, they'll always ask me how old I am. You know what I mean? And it's like...
Yeah.
So I try to act like I'm not one of those women that are so upset about their age. So I would say my age. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what gets them. And it's like when he really realizes that...
Which one? Joe or son? Okay, yeah.
When he realizes that next time he asks me that...
Yeah.
That I'm not going to answer.
Why? Because he should know, or just...
but just the fact to let him know. I admit it. I'm just like every other woman. None of your business. I'm 35. 35. So I'm going down just like every other woman. You know what I mean? It's like it's harder for women.
Yeah.
I'm getting older, and it was anxiety, fear. So.
Now go back to the son story about him not sharing any letters with you. Because, I mean, maybe he just didn't have the consciousness of it, because I think about that during my little time gone. And Tina and Andrea, we communicate roughly every day now. Right?
Oh,
we gotta
good.
Yeah, I mean
you guys got closer because you all had kids at the same time.
I think that's part of it, because I know for me that's what it really took with me is the kids, and not that we weren't close. I've always considered us close, but it's just like, okay, the daily conversation we don't need. Yeah, I didn't need to talk to them every day just to.
Right, because you had a bond.
Yeah, it's like whatever, you know what I'm saying. And Dad, I remember him making points to me, you don't put anything between you and your sisters, and I think more his life experience with his sisters.
That's why he just kept saying that.
Right, and I'm thinking to myself like, Dad, it's not even necessary.
Talking about?
Right, because it's not. That's the reality between me, Tina, and Andrea. At minimum, I mean, if anything, maybe there might be an issue with the extra, with the other children that were not in our household. Maybe there's an issue, at that, but not between us three, because
definitely not.
Because of the but what I was gonna ask you is,
just like me, I don't have any problem with my siblings.
Right.
There's nothing.
Yeah, and but so I mean, when you were wanting for son to write you a letter, was it that he just didn't have the consciousness, or you were just saying that in general because just you're the youngest?
He didn't have to because my mother would always tell him everything I did in her letters and stuff, so he knew everything that was going on in the house. So it was like, no, I was just me being self-centered, I think.
Hey, Mom, I got that picture of you with the afro, right?
Oh yeah.
Did I show you that I have that picture?
Yeah, because remember you and Valerie made that book and that shows that afro, but girls now are wearing that afro.
Yeah, I saw a lady the other week and she had one.
So
And I'm sorry, I'm still recording. It's just
I never would wear that now. You know what I mean? That was something I did when I was like 18 years old. But it's just like now, after I wash my hair, sometimes it's like I oil it, pick it out. I mean, I got a fro. I'm walking around the house, but nobody would ever see that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I never would go out of the house without a fro.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just would not do it.
Do you like perm in your hair?
Yeah, I like my hair perm. I know. Well, Matt, get this. Did you see this online? This lady.
What's that?
She works for NAACP, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so get this. She went to an all-black college.
Yeah.
But she's white. Because they showed her parents. And she's telling everybody she's black. And get this, she would put on skin darkening stuff. And she even got perms to make her hair curly and look like...
Oh, wow. No, I didn't know about this lady. No, I didn't know about that.
And her hair is bummed out like she got a curly fro.
Mm-hmm.
Her skin is darker. And then her parents said, we don't know why she does that. And they're both white.
Oh, my God. No, I don't know about this lady. Oh.
And then they showed her when she was younger.
Yeah.
She's definitely white, but she went to an all-black school. And so she started trying to, like, emulate. But that's what they were saying, that people, whatever such scenario they're in, they do try to, like, assimilate to the surroundings.
I see what you're saying.
And she married a black guy.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, so now they were trying to, like, make her resign from NAACP. I'm like, why would that matter? You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. Yeah, it shouldn't matter.
So then some people said it's not based on color or ethnicity. It's based on concern about a particular...
And I mean, how else could a person like that be able to do whatever she's done to help? Whatever she's done that was helpful to black people, how else would she have been able to do that, had she not taken those risks or whatever?
But I was like, when I saw her hair, because I see a lot of them with their hair like that, I'm like, if I had good hair like that, because I know this guy has good hair like that, and for some reason, Emil. So it was like, when I met him, he had a nice low haircut.
Wait, Emil, do I know that name?
I've never met him, but anyway, when I met him, he had a nice low haircut, right?
Oh, but he let it grow?
He let it grow because obviously whoever was getting his hair cut for him or whatever, they obviously got mad at him and stopped doing his routine haircuts or whatever. So then I started growing out long. It was like, all of a sudden his hair is bumped out like, not nappy, but frizzy. And it's out there and I'm like, you know what, why, when I first met you, you had a nice haircut. Now why, after you start being friends with me, you walking around looking like bozo, like you got a big curly fro. And I was like,
funny.
Was he trying to identify with me because...
I'm with you, my soul sister.
Yeah. So now you're going to let her go out and curly I was like, I like your haircut. But anyway, so I saw how he went in there and all he did was put water on it, put some oil on it, and his hair was laying down flat like you wouldn't have believed it. And then he put it in a ponytail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I was like, if you got a certain type of hair, it doesn't take much.
Right, absolutely.
So I don't. Now, just like you got nice hair. Now, what I was thinking about is you do have a little mustache. But now, remember how Rocco had a beard?
Mm-hmm.
Because I started sympathizing with guys having to shave.
Yeah.
Now, does that irritate your skin?
I think that because I've been doing it ever since I was 17 or whatever, I think I have resented shaving.
Oh.
Not because it irritates my skin, but just because it's one of them things like when somebody forces you to fold up your underwear. Because I don't think I remember ever being forced growing up with you or growing up with Dad to have my clothes be in a drawer a certain way. So the military started with me forcing me to do that. I had to shave. I had to. It was down to a routine where. It was down to a routine where everybody took bowel movements together because when you eat, you end up when you eat at the same time. Then everybody got to use the bathroom at the same time from the previous meal. So then you pushing it out. The other meal is digested while the new food is coming in and it's chow hall food, so it's going right through you. So everybody's got to use it. I started to resent all of that that structured I started to resent that, and shaving was part of that. I shave. I don't mind shaving, but I enjoy. And you've seen. I don't know. You've seen. I had my beard before. I've got some pictures with my beard. I've let my stuff grow out. You know, where I didn't have to drill, and I let it grow all the way out. I can't get it the way Dad had it. I looked at his pictures like on your wedding day. I can't get it like that. But
I saw your sideburns one time.
Yeah, I've had a full beard, and I've got gray in my beard. So I had whatever, and when my hair is growing out, I can't. It doesn't grow like an afro. It kind of grows a little bit weird. So, you know, it's better for me to shave. Well, beard wise, when it's time for drill, when I got duty, then I shave. Otherwise, I'll let it go and just let it grow for a little while. Just because
give a little release of your.
Yeah, exactly. And it's nice because now, you know, obviously if I go back on active duty for some reason, which I'm planning on doing that eventually, then, you know, obviously shaving every day. But I'm so used to it, you know. I even had some white people with a couple of white guys from my one of my jobs. They were like, "When you gonna get rid of that mustache?" Because that's the thing, you know. No facial hair. That's a serious thing apparently, and I've been resisting it because I like to at least have the mustache.
It's cute,
you know. And then I'll grow this at the bottom too, right there. Sometimes my wife likes a goatee, so sometimes I'll put the goatee on or whatever. You know, but she does not like it when I shave my head bald. But I don't really no. Nobody likes it when my head is bald. Man,
I don't understand that phenomenon. But get this, I've got the Africa channel, and this one guy that's he's the host of Safari Tracks.
Yeah.
And he's got the bald head, and I'm like, and you know, I hate that.
Well, he's really good or something like that at his job.
He's good, but it's that bald head that just makes you go. He's like a decent looking guy. Every time it's a guy up there or something, you can't even get the enjoyment of the male because you're looking at this bald head. It's like another one bites the dust, and I can't watch it anymore. I turn it. As soon as I see a bald head, I turn it. The only one I can bear is Wayne Brady. Because he's on a game show, but anybody else, as soon as I see that bald head, I'm like, and turn it. I can't take it anymore. I will